advantage coming down to the line at the stripe. Regan Smith is going to score the upset.
Last week's confusing finish at Talladega has sparked a heated debate about NASCAR's yellow line rule.
This is just viewers. NASCAR
made a move that was not allowed, and it's that simple.
Call, a judgment call by NASCAR.
And they said, no, you pass below the yellow line.
Clearly won that race.
They're not going to change their decision. That's how NASCAR works. I totally disagree with them 110%.
Regan Smith may have crossed the line first, but according to NASCAR, passing below the yellow line is against the rules. However, there seems to be different interpretations to the rule.
I didn't know or think that you could go below the yellow line at any point in time.
We've read a statement from Owen Kern saying that when you can see the checker flag, all bets are off.
You do not go beneath the yellow line. Even if that guy forces you, you don't do it.
If you're forced below the yellow line, you can go there.
All I'm going to say about that is they never said that in the driver's meeting. It's been the same speech since they came up with that rule.
Actually, Tony is right. In the driver's meeting, NASCAR has never wavered in its terminology of the yellow line rule.
This is your warning, drivers. Race above the yellow line.
If in our judgment you go below the yellow line to improve your position, you'll be black flagged.
Also, we'll use our judgment. But you force somebody below the yellow line,
in an effort to stop him from passing you,
you may be black flagged.
may be black flagged.
May be black flagged.
Maybe black flag? Some wonder if Sunday's result would have been the same if it were Dale Jr. who passed the leader below the yellow line.
Comes Junior, he's got to run. Kenseth trying to close him off. That's going to be borderline, guys.
Boy, I don't know. That was a pass under the line. I don't know what we're going to see here. It would be very unpopular to black flag him.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in the act of passing when he was forced below the yellow line. So the pass holds, and he goes to victory lane.
With packs of 30 cars, drivers say it's difficult for NASCAR to police a restrictor plate race. And even more argue NASCAR is inconsistent about enforcing the rule.
I think it's been pretty clear for 6 or 7 years now that if you advance your position below the yellow line, you're going to lose your position. I swear to you, we were the first car penalized in July race in Daytona, I think 2001.
Tony Stewart will be black flagged by NASCAR.
Tony Stewart clearly was underneath the yellow line. Now, did Johnny Benson force him down there, or did he go down there of his own free will?
That angle, he sure drove him down there.
We lost a lot there by trying to be a good guy. So, NASCAR is just setting an example of how they want us to race. So it's their rules. We'll just play by them.
Some believe NASCAR's current rule condones crashes.
The only other option I had was to wreck him.
What he needed to do is wreck Tony in front of the entire field. That's the message that we sent him. NASCAR's not going to do what they say they're going to do by penalize the guy for forcing him below the yellow.
NASCAR terms like may be penalized and in our judgment are still left open for interpretation.
If you move him down there when he's got a quarter panel or a fender up alongside of you, in our opinion, if you've made him go down there, then you're subject to black flag too.
Kenny Wallace has been moved from 5th to the last car on the lead lap, 21st.
I went underneath Sterling, right? I was underneath him. He turned left. What the hell was I going to do? He run me in the yellow line. So I finished 5th today. I know that. So hell, whatever the hell they want to do, everybody knows I finished 5th, right?
By NASCAR allowing such gray areas in the rules, nothing seems black and white anymore.
As they say in racing, it is what it is.
Well, actually, this is what it is. The statement from the boss, Mike Helton, the NASCAR president, says to be clear as we go forward, there will be no passing under the yellow line at any time during races at Daytona or Talladega, period. This includes any passing below the yellow line near the start-finish line on the final lap. Now, that is the opinion that really matters. That is the final word.
What he needed to do is wreck Tony in front of the entire field. That's the message that we sent him. NASCAR's not going to do what they say they're going to do by penalize the guy for forcing him below the yellow.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in the act of passing when he was forced below the yellow line. So the pass holds, and he goes to victory lane.
I've always thought on the last lap, when you can see the checkered flag, you do what you got to do.
The line is still a line, but Darrell, does Hamlin get the lead before he goes below the yellow line? If so, he may be the race winner.
Yeah, it's hard to say about that.
And McMurray, he never came off the rear bumper of Kurt Busch in that 22 car.
Kurt Busch has won the Budweiser shootout.
How much influence do we as fans really have when NASCAR makes decisions?
And a lot. Obviously we get a lot of, as you do and everybody in the industry, gets a lot of opinions from fans.
And then there's the general overall culture and atmosphere that the fans expect to have at NASCAR. That really we take a lot of time and try to understand that, and the best way to do that is to get it from fans, and also it's not possible to have a result, an answer that everyone will like. There's 50% is going to like it and 50% is not going to like it.